Good afternoon to everyone here. I hope everyone's doing okay, especially after this Hurricane Ivan. Um, I'm here in Florida, but everything has been fine. We didn't get the worst of it like the people did in the coast, especially where I used to live in Cape Coral. I just happened to have moved there recently from there to here to Gainesville, and so God knew what He was doing, and definitely over here we barely got any rain or wind, so we kind of we kind of survived that very easily. But my prayers for those that were affected. Um, Charlie got in touch with me, Boca to Boyton. He's good. Mark was checking on me too, so thank you guys for checking. And I'm gonna check on a few other guys just to make sure that I know that we're there in Florida. I know Renaissance Piper. He lives in the Naples area, so we gotta check on all of them, make sure everybody's okay. But I just wanted to get here and kind of let you guys know that we're okay. Lady Fire and I were doing fine. We are in an apartment here, and other than the internet going out, that was about it. Pretty much, the lights may flicker here and there, but other than that, it was just the internet leaving us. That's the worst of all. So that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. So if you get in here, I'm gonna put on the chat so I can see you and say hi. There he is. There is Boris. Hello, Boris. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's actually I thought I was gonna do this yesterday while the thing was going on, but the internet went out, so that kind of messed everything up. And I wanted to make sure to let people that we were doing okay and kind of keep you updated on what we were seeing here. But like I said, the internet went out. So that's what I'm getting today here. I don't plan to be here for too long, just maybe a little bit. I think Donald Hughes is coming in at 6. So maybe around that time I'll stop, 6 p.m. Eastern time. But just wanted to relax, make sure, tell everybody that it was okay. If you guys are not aware of the hurricane here, let me know. I have some pictures here that I can put up so you can see the some of the devastation and the damage to the west coast, mostly on that Cape Coral, Fort Myers, Tampa area. They got it pretty bad. Yes. Later on tonight around 7, we're gonna have the pop in the tin. We're gonna be reviewing tobacco, and we hope to do a few of those before the show, the Las Vegas show. Um, Thursdays around 7. So for now, we're gonna keep that time Thursday nights at 7 p.m. We're gonna be doing that. So how are you over there, Boris? Are you doing okay? I'm gonna have. Yeah, you're correct. The previous home that I just sold, it was right there where all the flooding was. And let me tell you, I was like I said, I was putting some videos, and they were something else. The videos were right on the street that went behind my house. That was flooded. That was flooded. So yeah, that was tough to see, knowing that we were there, uh, not too long ago. So, all right, let's see. I was gonna add some screens to share here. Let's see, screen. I'll put it here so that you guys can see a little bit if you get a chance. Doo-doo-doo. There we go. Yeah, I can put that, and that way you guys can. I'll go back to here, and that way I can put it on, so you guys can see some of that. Uh, oh, there you go. Is it already on there? I didn't even know. Okay, I'm learning all this stuff yet. So there you go. You can see a little bit of the highlights of some of the things, the roof coming out of the houses. I mean, it was something else for sure. we used to go to a little church there on in Pine Island, and that's it's a little island right off the coast there of Cape Coral, and that got hit pretty hard too because the eye just kind of that's where the eye kind of went in. So yeah, lots of water. That's the main problem when the surge goes up. I mean, everything just gets completely flooded. Hey, fight companion, how are you? Where are you at? I know Boris is way over there in Finland. How about you, pipe companion? Where you reside or the area around? You don't have to be specific. Hopefully you're doing well and you don't have any of this crazy weather going on. Some of those transformers that kind of caught on fire, that was in Naples, Florida, south of Cape Coral, where I used to live. North Carolina. Well, you guys may get you guys may get a little bit if this thing kind of turns your way. Now it's going back to Atlantic to kind of gather some force. And really, Raleigh and Durham. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Right now, I think they're saying mostly South Carolina will get it, but hurricanes are very unpredictable. Me being from Puerto Rico, where we will get a lot of those through there. We know that how unpredictable they can be. There's been hurricanes that have gone through the Gulf and gone through Florida and then come back around, like the craziest things that you can imagine. So, yeah, so you're gonna, yeah, tropical storm rains in North Carolina, yeah, 4 to 6 inches, yeah. Yeah, some of these places got feet. you know, feet in rain. That was crazy. That was crazy. And like I said, some of the streets. One of the street signs that I saw there in some of this video was the street that was right behind the house that I just moved from. So again, my wife and I were very grateful that that we live here now, and God knew what He was doing. But my prayers with everybody that was in this, and I hope everybody can go back to normal as soon as possible. I know that the bridge that goes from Fort Myers to Sanibel Island had three places where it was damaged, so people there can go on the island or leave until they fix that. So prayers for those people there because that's tough when you can get out of your little island. Yeah, we're doing fine. We were doing fine. I was telling Boris that the only thing here that happened where we live right here is, and I have all my family here. My brothers, my parents, my two boys. So everybody's here in Gainesville, and the worst thing that we had was the internet leaving us for half a day. That's it. So we were very safe. We were very safe here. So, are any of you having some pipe tobacco today? What are you doing on this Thursday evening? I'm sure some of you are getting ready for the football. Football will be on what time is it? It's 8 p.m. I think is the Dolphins and the Bengals maybe. Yeah, you have to be thankful. It always says, count your blessings. And that's what happens before the storm. As you can see on that video, first is the surge goes out, and where people were walking on the beach, because normally where probably yards and yards of area where you normally have water, there's no water. So it retracts, and then it just comes in, and it comes in with force. So they tell people not to do that, to be careful, because I mean, when the surge comes, it comes pretty fast, but there's always a few that like to walk around when there's no water there and they have a long beach. All right, so Pipe Companions is smoking an aromatic from Milan Tobacconist in Roanoke. Yeah, I've had a few of those. My friend there, Ethan. Ethan sent me some stuff from there, and there were a lot of enjoyable blends. He sent me about, I think it was my Secret Santa, and so he sent me about 5 or 6 in little bags, and they're all gone. I mean, I tried them all, and I can't remember the names, but they were all very good. Onions, onions haunt. Oh, that's what it's called, onions haunt. Yeah, it definitely has some different names. I cannot remember the ones that he sent me the names, but like I said, they were all good and they were a variety. He sent me some English and he sent me some aromatics. I think my favorite were the English ones that he sent me, but they were all good. They were all good, and I really thank them for it, for sure. Milan tobacconist. So it's a blessing to have a tobacconist close to you. I mean, because sometimes you can just go right there and have a smoke there, see what they're doing, and talk about it. And I mean, when you don't have a store nearby, there's not a pipe tobacco store near here, Gainesville. I don't even know if where the closest one is. To be honest with you, I had a few there in Fort Myers, but they were okay. But here, there's nothing. There's nothing whatsoever. Not the name of the tobacco. Oh, his hunt. Oh, okay. That's not. All right. 2 a.m. on the patio. Oh, he likes that. Okay, so onion 2 a.m. on the patio. He likes that type of tobacco. Okay, okay, got it, got it. Hey, Bob, how are you, Bob? Maybe I didn't notice you before. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Oh, so onion lives just a few miles away from. Oh, so that's awesome. That is awesome that he gets to go there to Milan Tobacconist. That is, like I said, it's cool to. I wish I lived close to the Country Squire or Boswell's. That would be, oh, they will have to take me out of there. I'll be there every week for sure. For sure. Actually, that's one of the trips I want to make one day. I want to go to both Boswell's and Country Squire, and just to be there. Maybe do a little video, but just to say that I was there. Strauss Tobacconist, where I get Sleepy Hollow. That's another place. It'd be kind of nice to go. Some people are lucky that they live close by those 3 places. So that you don't have a close one by you either. Have you heard of Kirk? If it's okay, those. Um, no, actually, Kirk. Okay, so Kirk from Florida, he lived. If you look at the map where Fort Myers is, and if you go west a little ways, maybe almost 40 minutes to the west, he lived in a place called Lehigh. Let me see if I find. I think I may have his number, and see if he's doing okay. It'll be good to know for sure if he's doing fine. He's a nice guy. The last I heard, he was putting boards on his house. Um, if you guys saw the video when I visited him, he lived in a house there in Lehigh. So thanks for reminding me so I can check on him. Let me see. Now that you say it, why not? Let me see. I may even have his number. You know me, I sometimes I have things and I forget. Hmm. Let me look here in my contacts and see. Him and Renaissance Piper are two that would be good to check on. Maybe we can get him on here live and see if they can say hi to everybody. Kirk, man, I swear I had his number. Well, let's check on Jeffrey here. Let's check on Jeffrey. I'll send him a text here. All right. Let's see if we hear from Jeffrey. And I'll try to find Kirk and I'll let you guys know. like I said, Charlie Boca to Boynton, he told me he was good. So anybody else there from Florida that we know? I know Horatio. Um, he is in Orlando. Orlando got a lot of rain, and there were some power outages, but they didn't get the brunt of it. He should be okay, but that's another one to check on. He's the Simplex X or Simplex One. I always get it confused, but Horatio. Who else is in Florida that you guys can remember so I can check them? I'm gonna make a list here and check on all of them. Anybody else that you guys remember? Yeah, thank you. This pipe is let me put this feet on here so you can see it bigger. This is my wife. She has bought me that I can remember two pipes on her own, and this was one of them. And this is a Nera pipe. She heard me talking how I always wanted a Nera pipe, but I didn't want to shell out the money for it. And she bought it for me, and I put a bid on it. It has a beautiful stem. Um, you know how this is, but it is one of my best smokers by far. One of my best smokers, and it's how I like them, so I can clench them like that. So it's definitely my style of pipe. Yeah. So pipe companion, keep in touch. You're always welcome to text me. Write me. I always give everybody my email. It's very easy. flatcatpiper@aol.com. And let us know that you're okay. And that way I can tell everybody we're gonna have to check on all of the South Carolina and North Carolina people in a little bit as this turns around. There's a lot of folks there. I remember from the Richmond Pipe Show, so I know there's a lot of you that live there that we gotta definitely check on. Eddie of the Pipe Nook, he's in Florida. Uh, yeah, I think. Hmm, I forgot where he's at though. I don't think he's in the coast at all. I'm thinking he's more in the middle part. Um, but yeah, I can check on him. I have his email. I'm gonna make a note here so I don't forget. So Eddie Pike Nook. Pipe Companion. I think I already subscribed. I'm gonna make myself a note, but I think I'm already subscribed to your channel. And actually, I was. I think it was recently. Somebody shouted you out, and I went right there. But I'll check. Companion. All right. So Eddie, I put your name, and then Eddie, and then we said check on Kirk and on Jeffrey, and then Horatio. All right. If you guys think of anybody else in Florida, let me know, and we'll get him in there. We'll get him in there. So Pipe Companion, do you know how to get in here? I tell people, and especially if I stream, well, later on, actually Saturday, I might stream when the hurricane might be going by that area. You can get in here and actually talk with people and tell people that you're okay. And the way to get in here is you just, oh, that's not it. Let's see. You put it in here, and then you guys can come in live. They're working on this link because this is a mess. Share stream. Oh no, add guest. Oh, there you go. This is it. Add guest. So anytime I'm on, you guys either let me know, or if not, um, I should do it. I put here the link, and then you guys can come on, and you can also be on the live and talk, and that way we can see you. So I know Boris has been on here before, and we had all kinds of people on for sure. So I think, let me see if I can. I'm sure you guys know where this thing is at, but I think now, if I remember, it is way further up. And they say by tomorrow morning, by 8 in the morning, it should come back to hurricane category 1. That was the latest that I've heard. So but hopefully, you know what? Hopefully not. Hopefully that thing will dissipate, and it'd be great if it goes to nothing. New Smyrna Beach. So there's some water in New Smyrna Beach. All right. So we'll put this in here so you guys can, whoops. So you guys can see what's going on. Oh, I hear some wind. I hear some wind for sure. That's Volusia County. So yeah, I am actually having some San Espresso on this Near, and that's the one that we're going to be reviewing tonight. And you'll be able to chat live while we do the review. It's what we do, one of those premieres. So while the show is going on, we're there live so we can chat. Again, that's tonight at 7 p.m. So do you, Pipe Companion, have you had a video lately? I haven't checked on your channel lately. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I'm subscribed. You had a video. There you go. You were smoking your Savinelli autograph. Do you have a Pipe Companion? Do you have a football team? Boris has the Minnesota. I have the Steelers. That's for the NFL. How about you? Hey Boris, if you see that Donald's about to get on, let me know. I'm gonna try to check in here. I don't want to take away from his time. So again, for you that got here later on, just want to tell you that we are safe here in Florida, in Gainesville, Florida. We're doing fine. Prayers for everybody else involved that got it a little tougher. I'm showing here some images of what I can find feeds from different channels on the internet of some of the flooding and damage. And they're tracking it, as you can see now, is going way up north there to the South Carolinas. And so if you can see in that image on the bottom right, that's the current path, the current track of where it is right now. So all of you that are in the path, remember, biggest things that can happen is water and pyro out. So We did a few things here. We fill up our tubs just to make sure we have water in case to flush the toilets, and we had some a lot of canned things that you don't need, electricity to cook. My wife likes those clams and things like that, tunas and things that you can just eat right off the can. So, and prepare that for at least a day or two, just in case, so you have something to eat, something to drink, plenty of water, and then some water to flush the toilets, because that's frustrating when the water goes out, and going to the bathroom is important. So definitely that that was top priority on my list. All right, Ron, how are you, Ron? High and dry here in Oklahoma and on the Arkansas border. Yeah, you guys doing fine there. I'm glad that you're not in this mess. You guys are that's the place where the tornadoes happen. So I know that's when you guys have to be careful whenever that the tornado season is. So I'm gonna check here to see if Donald is about to get on or not. Should be pretty close to the time that he gets on. I don't know if there's a lot of things, a lot of lives and things going on Thursday. Thursday is the day that there's the least things. Um, Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina should send some of their water to your direction. Yeah, that's right. I wish, yeah, with all the technology, there should be a way to funnel all that. Maybe, with some underground tunnel vacuum so that you could just go to the rest of the United States. Someone should come up with that invention. That'd be kind of cool. Because at the same time, some places, are getting all this rain, other places are completely dry. So should be some kind of invention somebody can make up to take care of that. I saw some flooding even in San Agustin has some flooding. I was seeing on some of the stream that they were also having some flooding problems because they're right there on the tip, right as you leave Florida, and Georgia starts. Um, and so they got some flooding also, for sure. Oh man, you still wow, 18 days with that, Ron? Dang it. So what's going on? I mean, what have they used? Ivermectin, anything? Anything that they've used to help you out? That medicine that they used to use for parasite. I work with a doctor, and he used it on all his patients, and they did very well. If you know what I'm talking about, just if not, let me know and I can write it there. Um, it's actually pretty easy to get. Yeah, exactly. The West Coast is burning exactly over there. They're burning, and in the middle they're dry. And I know it also makes sense, right? It's like we should be able to share our water over there for sure. So, Ron, have you heard of the medicine that I'm talking about? I don't know if you tried that, or I mean, what are they trying? 18 days is a long time. Um, Lady Fire, she had it for about, I forgot, I think it was 5 days. I mean, she was miserable for those 5 days, but 18 seems like a lot. I'll write it in here. Let me see. Put on my glasses so I don't, if I remember how to write it correctly. Because that's a long time. Oh, the caps were locked. That's why. I think that's it. I'm gonna check in here. I think that's the right way. And this physician that I know, he was using that on all his patients, and he was just reducing the symptoms right away. Right away. I mean, of course, you got to talk to your doctor to see if you don't have anything that might conflict with that in terms of your medicine. But okay, yeah, it's harder, especially with people with diabetes. It is harder to get rid of it. But well, I hope you get, man. I hope you get better soon. 18 days is a lot, so you're definitely a trooper there. Woo. What are the worst symptoms that you have? If you want to share, what is the most, the most troublesome thing that you have now, even at day 18? Guys, if you haven't tried this, and again, we're gonna review it at 7, but if you guys haven't tried this, I've tried a lot of the warp ones, and so far they're all been pretty good. Dang it, I can't get this right. But this is the San Espresso, the ones like supposed to taste like coffee. Um, it is for sure. I'll give you a little hint. It's for sure and very easy smoke. It does not bite, which is one of my main requirements of any tobacco. I can pretty much have any pipe tobacco, but if it bites, easily bites, or if it has a chemical taste to it, that's it. Is given away, because I want to enjoy it, and that takes away from me enjoying the tobacco. If it bites, it gets hot really fast, or it has some kind of really strong chemical taste, and this has neither of those things. So having to stay home, that's the hardest thing. Well, I bet people can definitely get cabin fever quickly if you're having to stay home for a long time. I'm glad, for some reason, I give thanks to God. I worked with patients that were positive. My family members, my wife, my dad, my son, my mom, my grandmother, and for some reason, I guess I'm immune to it. I didn't get it. I was tested. I had to be tested sometimes twice a week because I were working the nursing home, and I tested always negative. And I've never had any on the immunization. Doesn't mean I recommend that for everybody, of course, because everybody's different. But thank God, I guess I have a natural immunity to the thing, and I give thanks to God for that. So I haven't had to worry about it for all these years that it's been around. Hopefully, it's gonna just dissipate and be gone. Canada already, took out the restrictions starting October 1st, that people don't need to have show proof of vaccination to go there, and hopefully, this we can do away with this someday, so that people can go back to normal lives for sure. So I'm gonna check one more time here on Donald. Maybe Donald, if you're around, it'd be cool. Come in here and say hi. Um, nope, he's not on yet. Oh, good. So, guys, I got a breaking news notification here from Jeffrey. And he said that he's good. Um, so there you go, Jeffrey. He's the Renaissance Piper. I'm gonna tell him that we are good. Also, we are now in Gainesville. right now if he wants to say hi to people. If you want to say hi to the YTPC. And Charlie is well also. All right. Well, thank you. Yeah, thank you guys for. I wish I could get a hold of Kirk. I swear I had his number. I don't know. There's no way. I'm gonna check again. I know I had his number. There's something wrong here. Maybe I misspelled it or something. I know I had him here because I called him right there that day as I was going to his house. Oh, man. All right. So Jeffrey says it's good. So he's saying hi to everyone from the YTPC, and to say he sends you guys lots of love, and he's doing well. And he was in Naples, so he was definitely more in the path than me. So I'm glad to hear that, Jeffrey. Maybe if you hear this later, we're all glad that you're okay for sure. I will. All right, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Wish I could have some other people on here, but again, this might be a time that people are coming from work. So, all right, so Ron, let's see, 5 weeks in isolation. Wow, my lord, 6 months. So 18 days have been a piece of cake. You want to go to a Mexican restaurant, have a margarita. Oh my lord. Oh man, I feel so bad for you. That's that you're the man. Wow. That is tough, man. That is really, really, really tough. Well, definitely I hope you're on the mend, man, so you can go out and do something fun and party. Let me tell you. If you've been at home so much and in isolation, I'm sure you can't wait. You can't wait just to get out. So I'll be praying for you. I'll add you to my prayers there. Gotta tell Nathan, who does the prayers on Monday nights, and some of the other folks to add you to for sure. Ethan also does something on Thursdays, I think. Yeah, yeah. Priorities exactly. Oh man. So who else? Who else can we think of there that we might need to check on? Let's see. Who else? I can't believe I don't have Kirk's number. I am really I don't understand. I don't understand because I remember calling him. You guys made me curious, so now I'm gonna spend the rest of the day trying to find his number. Seeing where in the heck did I put his number? But now I'm far away. I can't just go drive and check on him either. I would have if I lived there, making sure that he's okay. He's a nice guy. I mean, actually, and all these people that we talk about, they're just great, great, great folks for sure. Let's see. Let's see what they're showing here. If they're showing any updates. Uh, Main attractions are closing. Jason Dagner. I remember Jason Dagner, but what can I picture him on my head? Um, can't picture him. Oh, what he looks like, man. I have to look him up. Maybe I remember if I look at him to see who he is. I'm sure that if we think we'll find out some more people. I know actually those guys that I think they're in Florida. Those guys that do R&N Treasure that sell the pipes really cheap. I think they're based in Florida too. They're not really YouTubers, but they seem like two nice guys too. They always have boxes and boxes of pipes and stems. I mean, when we're talking about boxes full, I don't know where they get all this stuff, but I see Jason Dagner. Well, I don't know if our friend Donald is gonna be on today. I don't see anything here. It's already 6. All right. So he did a video. I think he did a video on the. I see almost like a hurricane here thing. So maybe he did a video on that. Yeah, he said, "Happy Wednesday, recovering hurricane day. Be be safe out there." So maybe he's doing okay. Video was I think 20 hours ago. All right. So I think he's doing good. I'm gonna send him a text in a little bit and see. All right. Anybody else? Healthy eating and skateboarding. Yeah. Well, thanks for describing him to me. Yeah, now I see him. Yeah, I see him now, and he's there. It looks like he did a video, like I said, 20 some hours ago, and it looks like they're good. They're good. So I'm glad. But I'll send them a comment anyway, just to make sure. And maybe we'll hear from him also. All right. Anybody else that you guys can think of? All right. Well, we'll see you guys in about 30 minutes or so. Let's see what time is it. No, actually more, about 50 minutes or so. When we'll be doing the pop in the tin. Have a relaxed rest of the day, Ron. I hope you get better soon. Like really, really, really soon. We're gonna be praying for you. Boris, I'm sure we're gonna be joined in spirit watching the game tonight. Dolphins have been doing magnificent. So we'll see what happens now against the Bengals. And then the rest of you I'll see on Saturday mornings when we do our football thing for sure. But I'm glad people are okay. We are okay here in Florida. Just wanted to say that. And again, if you need to reach out, you can reach out through here. You can send me a comment. You can send me an email, flatcatpiper@aol.com, and I'll check on those people that we mentioned. So this was very fruitful because we remember some of our Florida people, and I'm gonna see if I can reach out and make sure everyone is okay. So until next time, until 7, if you want to chat for a little bit, 15 minutes from now, we'll say bye and see you soon. Bye, guys.